name is Chen.
You have offended my family. You have offended the Shaolin Temple.
So why did you kill my teacher then?
So you're Japanese.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco in 1940. I'm 24 right now.
First of all, the word superstar really turned me off, and I'll tell you why. Because the word star, man, is an illusion. It's something what the public calls you. You should look upon oneself as an actor.
We need emotional content. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup,
it becomes the cup. Put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or creep or drip or crash. Be water, my friend.
Fight should be like a small play, but played seriously.
Don't think. Feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon.
A good martial artist does not become tense, but ready. Not thinking, yet not dreaming. Ready for whatever may come.
Well, the karate punch is like an iron bar, whack. A kung fu punch is like an iron chain with an iron ball attached to the end, and it go whang, and it hurt inside.
When the opponent expands, I contract. When he contracts, I expand. And when there is an opportunity, I do not hit. It hits all by itself.
Well, kung fu is originated in China. It is the ancestor of karate and jiu-jitsu. It's more of a complete system, and it's more fluid. By that I mean it's more flowing. There is continuity in movement instead of one movement, two movement, and then stop.
Being, all these I have learned from
Oh, don't hit back.
punch. Now I'm leaning forward a little bit, hoping not to hurt any camera angle. I mean, you gotta put the whole hip into it and snap it and get all your energy in there and make it
Out!
金龍拳第四式小龍問路。
Kung Fu can be practiced alone or with a partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis. This is a crane form. Start off.
My name is Linda Lee Cadwell, and I was married to Bruce Lee. We were married for 9 years, from 1964 until his untimely death on July 20th, 1970.
I'm Sharon Lee. I am the chairperson of the Bruce Lee Foundation, the CEO of Bruce Lee Enterprises, and
We've got an interesting story because Chuck Norris and I, we were 50-50 partners in a chain of schools. We had a large chain of schools. We were in one of our big schools in Torrance, California, in 1972. And Chuck's on the phone talking to Bruce. Bruce had called. He gets off the phone. He says, I'm going to Rome, and then I'm going to Hong Kong, and I'm doing a movie with Bruce. And I go, we're 50-50 partners, baby. You're not going out without me. So I paid my own way. So we're on the plane, getting ready to land in Rome, and Chuck says, you know, Bruce's budget's really low. And so he's going to be filming me when I get off the plane. So he asked me if I could ask the person on the plane to stop everybody for just half a minute. Just allow me to step out and look around. So the picture in Way of the Dragon of Chuck arriving was Chuck arriving. That was the real flight. Okay? They couldn't afford it. So they were there. Bruce was set up. So I'm the one that stood there and stopped people. I said, could you hold on just for a minute? They're shooting out there. He steps out. He does this deadly look around. And then we walk down the stairs. And Bruce says, you're here. Okay, you're in the movie. You get $75 a week and room and board.
新精武門 Fisterfield. And they not enough stuntmen. And also in that time, I kind of like the best stuntman in Hong Kong. They need a stunt guy to double the Japanese, go through the window. Then they call up, Jackie, can you do that? And because I think the height, the body, I looks like a Japanese guy. So I said, okay, I do it. After I do the stunt, the Bruce Lee come. They're quite difficult, the stunt. Then Bruce Lee come to hug me. Oh, what's your name? I said, my name is Jackie. Oh, you're good, you're great. When Bruce Lee kick, you don't shut your eyes. Because when you shut your eyes, you cannot see Bruce Lee kick. You know how fast? No, because the roommate, the mix, Bruce Lee, a lot of pressure. You know, human being, just human being. Cannot, like a cartoon. No, how fast? That's the fast you can be. Even Muhammad Ali, you know, right now,
ブルース・リーはですね、当時香港ではもう大スターだったわけですね。ところがこちらはそういう認識が全然なかったもんですから、で、行ってお会いしたときに、大変割と華奢な感じのね、なんかエリートサラリーマンみたいな感じだったんですよ。
In Oakland, he received a challenge from the San Francisco Chinese martial arts community, and the challenge read that Bruce, if he were to be defeated in this challenge, would have to cease teaching Caucasian or non-Chinese students. And the Chinese martial artist came over from San Francisco to Bruce's studio in Oakland, and a very formal challenge took place. I was present there. In fact, I was 8 months pregnant with Brandon, and James Lee was there. And this fight with this Chinese martial artist lasted about 3 minutes. It consisted of a lot of running where the Chinese martial artist took off and started running around the room, and Bruce was pursuing him before Bruce finally got a hold of him and took him down to the floor and made him give up. And after the challenge ended with the Chinese martial artist being soundly defeated and they all went away, Bruce won the right to teach
some Everlast boxing headgear that my father used to wear for full contact sparring. It's leather, it's pretty old, but we have a number of great pictures of him and his students wearing this while they're sparring.
The fight scene on Return of the Dragon. You know, we knew each other so well because we trained together for almost 3 years. So he would just say to me, well, what do you want to do? I'd say, okay, I'll do this, this, and this, and this. And he said, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And so we just set up the routine and we just start doing our thing. And it turned out really well. Surprisingly well, because we shot it in only 2.5 days. So it was quite a feat.
One time I had a dream, you know, I believe in dreams. I had a dream I was walking along a very dark parking lot to my car, and there were no other cars around, and there was one light. And as I got to my car, I took out my key, I was about to put it in the door, and a guy jumped up from behind the other side of the key with a gun and said, "Give me those goddamn keys, I'll blow your head up." Man, you're John Saxon. What was it like working with Bruce Lee?
醫學上嘅解釋咧都未曾有，可能要禮拜一先知道。但係就琴晚同埋今日咧，醫院方面同埋警方咧就都認為係佢嘅死因咧係冇可疑之處。
Bruce Lee was a boxing fan, and he really liked boxing. And at that time, if you can remember that far, people were just doing karate, so it was point karate. And he didn't like that. He thought he enjoyed boxing matches better than karate matches at that time because it was point, and it would just take your point and then go back to the corner and then take the point. And he wanted something to flow. So what he did was, because he liked boxing so much, and as you know, Bruce Lee was the boxing champion, high school boxing champion in Hong Kong.
It's just marvelous that the Asian Awards has chosen to honor Bruce. It really is rewarding to me to know that his work and his art are accepted around the world. It's only proof to me of what I always knew, that he was.
識真功夫嘅人咧，我諗大家都知道係唔識點避，真係我踢你一腳我就踢你一腳，我即係真係會打到嘅。咁佢場場打鬥都好震撼㗎，因為佢一叫，你知佢把叫聲一叫起上嚟，同佢打嗰啲都連震咗，震晒。
I've had this little one. This is my daughter Brandon.
喺小龍嘅一生裏邊，我覺得係呢個係一個天才。問題咧就天才咧往往都係唔可以喺呢個世界上停留得太耐，所以呢啲先係叫真係嘅天才。
Hi, this is Linda. I just want to say thank you to the community for supporting the legacy of my husband Bruce all these years. I think Bruce would have thought it just marvelous that people in the community are still supporting what he believed in, his way of life, and have learned from him all of these years. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much.